Alright, hello, good evening everybody. Hello, Mr. Kupo, Harry Smallwood, hello, William, hello, ICEC, I click. Fuck at night, hello, what's up ODM? How are you doing? Too many keyboard streamers on right now? Really? Oh, that's cool. My RAM? That's surprising. A lot of keyboard streamers? I thought it was relatively quiet these days. I thought so. But then today there's just a lot then? I meant like you're streaming too much for me to keep up? Oh really? I feel like I don't even stream that much. I mean this week's been a little busy, yeah, because I'm playing catch up. That's why I'm a little busy. Like I've been busy this past week. It's because I'm playing catch up. But yeah, otherwise that's basically why. Yeah, it's just this week. Yeah, I'll probably, well, this week and like probably like this month is gonna be like in the busier side, but I don't think I'll be doing this many in 1 week. All right, well, let's get started, shall we? Okay, so tonight we got a Type K and EC. Building this for a local. So I got all my EC stuff over here. Let's see, we got our domes. I think these are the Carat 35 gram domes. Pretty cool. We got our housings. These I just took out from my stash of like little applicators for the lube. And then we have silencing rings. We're not gonna use silencing rings. I was told that they didn't want it. Conical springs, of course. And we got our Deskeys sliders. That's for the stabilizers. So 2 pairs because they have 2 different 3U space-bars. Then wires for those. And then we got the grommets. Got tons of screws for the PCB. We got the stabilized keys. Is this a personal build? No, it's not mine. It's for someone. It's for someone local. And then we got our PCB. Need the Cole dollar frog emote? No, those Deskeys parts are pricey. Yeah, I actually don't know. They cost a certain amount through novelties, right? Like they came in a kit, if I recall. Do I have the link for that? EC kit Type K here. Type K EC kit was EC plate, Deskeys, and PCB, 35 gram. Whoa! It was $250. Oh, they're pricey for sure. Wow. Yeah, it's right there. Oh, yeah, it is pricey. Alright, so we got our PCB, which is 2 parts, right? So you can just split it in half. Too rich for my blood? Yeah, EC kits are pretty pricey because you also have to consider like all the aftermarket stuff. I mean, you know, like housings and the domes, and it's just so much donor stuff, or even like if you buy spare parts, like it's just it's pricey. It's pricey stuff. Yeah. I like my good old plastic tote break. Easiest way to do tote break is just modify an OEM board, right? So we got our 2 plates. Steel plates, if I recall. They're quite heavy. And then we got the board. So I guess these are wires for MX stuff, right? Then we got some bump-ons and other stuff. Got the key for the case. We got the little this is the force brake mod things. More grommets. Oh shit, LFG typing on this right now. Ooh, nice. Oppa Hyung, how are you doing? Oh, you got the wrist rest. They got the wooden wrist rest. And then we got our board here. So this is a black unit. Let's take that out. With polished weight. Okay, I'm gonna put this away for now. Well, actually, let's put this away for now. I'll come back to it if I have to. There's so many things around here. Okay. So we got our. Oh, sorry, I just had a desk mat. Just need it away now. All right. So. Let us put some bump-ons on this before I get to get them all dirty. Blue Crayon, hey, how's it going? It feels like people like easy conversion kits more than OEM EC. I still think a lot of the community is pretty OEM focused, but I do think the conversion kits have gotten so much attention because it's like the new shiny thing, right? I mean, it's kind of cool that now, like, what was initially unimaginable to make an EC is now possible. It's like it's a very cool thing. So I can see why this is the case, you know. Everyone and their mother is talking about EC converting their boards. This is true though. there definitely are so many boards that like have EC conversion being in the works or like whatever it is. So if you haven't seen a black Type K, I'll just show it briefly, but it looks like that. I'm not sure if the autofocus is on or is it. Oh, it's not. Okay, there. It should focus now. Type K, designed by Gawk. Very nice. Black and the polycarb bottom here, with a polished steel weight. Super clean right now, as you can see. So I'll just put it over here though. That looks really smooth. Yeah, it's a very nice finish on this. Very good finish on this. Okay, so let's talk about electric capacitive builds. So when it comes to EC builds, right? There are several things, but you know, you first have your PCB, which is what's going to be detecting your, you know, keystrokes. So in this case, it goes like this, right? Yeah, like this. So on top of these, you're gonna get these conical springs. Conical springs go on top of the PCB. Then on top of each of these conical springs, you get domes. So domes kind of sit, you know, however they need to sit. They, you know, they go on top, right? Of the conical springs, right? And then those kind of get so like just to sort of explain how it works, there's these individual housings. These individual housings are placed into the plate, right? They're pressed into the plate, and they have their stem. So if you're going to lube, for example, in Topre, you don't lube the stem unlike MX. Like in MX, you lube the stem normally, right? In Topre, you lube the housing. So you just lube the housing, and then you put your stem in, and that's it, right? If you want a silencing ring, then you can do silencing ring. before you put the stem on, so not too hard. But yeah, and then this goes onto the plate, and then the plate goes kind of like on top of those domes, and then they get compressed, or not compressed, but rather the sheet gets compressed, the sheet part of it, and so it gets stuck together as an assembly. And so that's kind of how it works. So what we're gonna do is we are going to be modding these housings, and I have to. So instead of popping them right onto the plate, what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm just gonna leave the sliders all aside for now, right? And I'm gonna lube the housings first, and then as we complete them, we can pop them into the plate, right? So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna put any spare parts that I don't require at the moment just aside. Right? Hey, Mr. Ninewalker, hello. How are you doing? How's your week been? Okay, I think there's like 20 of them here, right? I mean, I can count, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, there's 18 of them in each. Okay. So 18, 36, 54, and some more. Okay. So I'm gonna need all of these. Oh, let's just do them one box at a time, I guess. So before I get started though, I guess just to make sure, I should try plugging in the PCB. Where's the daughter board? Hold on. Don't tell me I don't have a daughter board. Hold on. Maybe I missed it in the box. Please don't pay any attention to the resident cap in chat. Why is that the case? Are these okay? This is to connect the two thingies. Is this connector different from others? I mean, this would be the one that connects to the DB, right? Let me see. I might have missed the DB. Did I not get the DB? I mean, well, as long as I can test it with a different DB. So I think they use do they use universal? I hope they're compatible with universal. I'm not gonna bother with the carry case is a bit insane. This, yeah, these are kind of crazy. I don't see the DB, guys. That's awkward. Okay. Well, it's okay. I can still assemble this, but the only problem is I won't get to type on it like as normally, I guess. I have a bunch of these other DBs here, so maybe I can just work with one of these guys, right? Hopefully it's no issue. Well, let's... Is it gonna explode if I do this? Are these the same? No, they're not, right? They're different. These are differently sized, right? TV came in with my MX PCBs. Oh, crap. Shit. They're probably with the MX build stuff then, which I don't have because I was given just the Toper stuff. That sucks. Okay, that's fine. I can still do this, but it's just kind of annoying because I don't get to actually test it. I can still test everything else, just not that, you know, the thing is like actually typing, but it's fine. I'm confident that it's going to be okay. So, because the most work really is this and installing the domes. That's really the most work in doing any kind of like EC build. So I'm not too concerned, but alas. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's get started with lubing the housings. So, well, normally, you know, you test your PCBs first. But I suppose I didn't get to do that because I clearly don't have a DB here. It's no biggie. Okay, so we lube our ooh, what the? Am I that strong? I just snapped this in half with my hands. It snapped clean. What the? Damn. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's okay. It's okay. It still has the stick part of it. It's just a little shorter. Kind of funny. DB came in with my MX PCBs, thought that was an oversight or a cost-cutting move. Oh, I see. So 1 DB basically. That's kind of annoying, eh? They should just have DBs for each PCB that you get, in my opinion. They're so cheap. I guess the idea is that you assemble the bottom. Yeah, that's true. That is true. So let's see. This is... Let's look at these plates for a second. So this is the left side. And this is the right side. Oh, it looks like you have to split. Oh, okay, so there's no full backspace on this. It's forced split backspace, and the shift just goes here. Okay, well that's fine. It's kind of fixed everything. Okay, good to know. EC only has one layout. Yeah, I can see that. It's plate dependent after all. Do you find the fee in your package? Yes, in the Lily, I have the Lily over here. But in the Lily, it's the donut looking thingies, like bump on looking thingies. Those are the bump ons. Like they basically allow you to have the screw like through it as well. Oh, you know what they look like? Okay. I think it was the same on the Ven. Oh wow, this one's just fragile. Oh wow, it's kind of brittle. I built my EC Type K last week and it's incredible. Oh yeah? Oh, I'm excited to try. Okay, so please confirm EC users or Deskeys EC users. Is it true that I need to trim my Deskeys sliders? What the fuck? These are brittle as hell. I keep breaking them. I'm either too strong or these plastic utensils are brittle. Exposed to sunlight, maybe. I don't know. I did not have to. Yes, I did not have to. Okay. So, variable experience. Okay. Because some people said something about like, oh, if you use Deskeys sliders, it's like too fast for GMK or something. And I was like, huh, really? I never had that experience before. I have used Deskeys sliders before and didn't have that experience, but I just kind of saw it in, I think it was in my server actually, and I was kind of puzzled. You're still the only person I know who pops out Toper housing with their bare hands. So I am strong enough. Or I'm just a fucking caveman, you know? Like, I'm just like, ooga, ooga. Bam! They do be thick? Okay. So they are a little thick on the thick side. I guess it's a little bit of variability there then. Some people just don't have great experiences with the tolerance. You can't use GMK3Us without trimming the 2U posts? Oh. That makes sense because the 3U... Because 3U is different from... I mean, actually, because this thing gets in the way. That makes sense, yeah. Kind of fan at the corners of the crucifix. I see. I think this particular bag of these micro applicators is kind of brittle. The other one also broke again. It was starting to like break at the tip. So weird. I'm gonna be gentle. Kit comes with 3U spacebars though. Was I supposed to have 3U spacebars here? Maybe I should have grabbed everything, but I only grabbed what what we thought was like enough. I'm an idiot. I should have just grabbed it. Okay, that's fine. It's on your desk, isn't it? No, because so the person who got this, so this board is someone locals. They ordered. They had 2 type Ks. One for MX and one for EC. And they had all the parts together when we were splitting them up. So there's a chance I didn't grab some things or we miss like a few things. Like for example, like I don't have the daughter board and then we were just talking about the 3U. Possibly in the other box or whatever. Even I don't have 2 type Ks anymore. Fair. But that's different. It's your design. You can make it whenever you want. Like, it's very... I feel like if I were a designer, like, if I design my own stuff, why would I bother keeping more than one? Especially if all you need to do is pay up to just send it out to remake it. Right? It's your file. It's your own IP. You can make it again anytime you want. Why even bother keeping more than one of yours? One-off is expensive. I mean, that's the cost you pay, right? Like it's I know it's expensive, but there's nothing preventing you from doing it, right? It's like the, if I really want to, I can do it thing. It's like it's the fact that you can do that that's the difference, not so much whether it's expensive or not. I think. Because when you really want something, you pay the price, right? Or at least I think so. But I'm pretty sure if I were to make something for myself, I would feel that way. I would be like, why have more than one of that thing when I can always just freely do whatever I need to, because it's it's mine. Also, more than one of the same is just kind of like, right? Might as well spend that money or effort or whatever in something different. What is she playing? There's so much spacebar sound. Oh yeah, Gawk, I needed to ask you. Were there changes between the prototype and the production units for the Lily? If you're around, I want to know, and I want to see if I want to get any extra like random parts here and there. Maybe do a different build. We added 2 internal screws. Oh, okay. Internal? What for? Oh, so the bottom piece and the PCB are different. Oh, that makes sense. Is to fix the bowing out? Okay, that's fair. It's okay. I'll just hammer mine in. I'll fix it with my bare hands. Ain't nobody need 2 screws. Just kidding, I'm a scrub. I can't do that. So let's see. So these go around that, right? And then slider in the middle. Okay. Main reason to get an extra is if you prefer a different color. No, it's okay. I like the color I have. I was thinking maybe doing a different build too. But no, not for the extra color. I was just wondering if anything else was gonna be incompatible. That's another one. Anyhow, how are y'all's weeks, days been lately? I've been avoiding the news. Although it's kind of inevitable, there's no way to avoid it, to be honest. I just avoid talking about it much. Today I had a weird commute. Just delays. Had to take a call from a public location because I was supposed to make it by a certain time for a meeting, and then at least it was like a Zoom call type of thing. But then I had to make a pit stop at like a library. And then had a bunch of just random to-dos. Fix some stuff at the office. Helped a coworker with something related to their desk. I like lubing after I insert the housings. Feel like I don't have to move my hands as much. That's fair. I just don't want to lift the plate, to be honest. It's easier to lift the housings because they're lighter. But if I insert all the housings, then I have to lift the plate, and the plate's heavier. And also, by doing the housings before inserting them, I can keep track of how much I've done without having to fumble around whether or not I did certain ones or not on the plate. You lube those on the left already? Yeah. I mean, I do a very light pass of lube. I'm not a heavy luber when it comes to topper. It's just enough to get rid of that like extra stock feeling, sounding topperness, and then yeah, just an extra bit of glide, essentially. What news? Oh, come on, dude. Oh well, I guess maybe you wouldn't know as much, but there's been so much. There's been the funding freezes. There was a helicopter and aviation crash. There's been like there's so many things, man. Do you find that those micro applicators leave some lint behind? Is this all Burgerland news? Yeah, of course. Of course it would be local news. Why would I care about other news? If this news is already covering everything. Also, I don't know, other place news, like, it depends. I mean, I guess what is there? Israel? Also pretty bad. No news is good these days. What kind of springs? These? I don't know. It's the one that comes with the Deskeys stuff, so I assume Deskeys stuff. Deskeys provided. Conical springs. They chatter a lot? Interesting. I have to say I have not experienced too much custom topper stuff. Like custom EC stuff. Like when it comes to replacements, whether it's domes or sliders and such. Like, I don't think I've done too much. I haven't explored custom EC nearly as much as some other people have, to be quite frank. I'm an OEM guy. I'm chilling, a little bit busier this week. Oh yeah? Yeah. It's been last week was super crazy for me for work, and then this week's been a lot more chill. I might be taking a vacation at some point in the next few months. Kind of just need to. And also, yeah, just been wanting to go on a trip with my partner, so I don't like volcano springs. Huh. Interesting. Don't know too much about that. Anyone get an RTX 50 series card? Oh yeah. Anyone did? Pricey. I did not get anything computing related recently. Have not. Not really looking for. My PC is still the same build from the one last time I did it, so it's like a 3080 right now, I think, and pretty happy with it. So Andrea, do these leave lints behind? Only if you abuse them and the lint is already starting to come off, then yeah, they do feel like they leave. They can leave lint behind if you're like, you know, if you're like rubbing it, super like scrubbing it on something, and then like it's already coming off. Yeah, then yeah, it'll leave some stuff behind. But otherwise, no, I don't think it leaves anything behind. Or at least I'm not that picky, but also I don't really think it's been leaving anything behind because I cannot see it, at least, you know. So I will say no. Mr. Diego, how much cash money would I need in this market to find a Key Collective HHKB mod set? It's not about cash money, actually. I'll say secret myth. It's not about cash money. It's about finding it in the first place, because they're old. They're made in 2015. 2016 is as new as it gets. They didn't make anything in 2017 related to that. So yeah, 2016 was the last year that they made anything modifier related. So, you know, that's 8 years ago, right? So yeah, it's just kind of lost to time. So they're not that expensive though. Like I mean, I don't think they're any pricier than any of the ones you can find now. Like, how much do, let's say, go to Resin Party, right? Resin Party, Amano Studio, Kiko, right? Amano Studio, Resin Party, a few people have been doing recently have been doing very, very nicely made Toper mods. How much do those sell for? A full set? Maybe like $180, $200, right? Something like that. I don't know. I don't know what the right I don't know what the right number is, right? Like, how much do those sell for? Like $180, $200? I don't know, right? So that's probably more or less what I would expect to pay for a KK HKB mod set. The only thing is finding one. Another thing is, I'll be very frank with you, is that even Key Collective themselves, like, you know, Kudos and Koala, right? They both consider the mod sets to not be perfect. Like, they have their problems, by the way. I would say current molds of what people are making, like whether it's Amano Studio or Resin Party, and these guys who have worked on Toper stuff for a bit in recent years, right? They know what they're doing, and they've also had, you know, the ability to use like extensive tools that have become available over the years to refine the process of these modifier casts. And so I think you technically face fewer problems with these newer ones than you would with an HKB mod set. Like an HKB mod set, I've found a lot to have sticky enters, sticky shifts, odd sounding controls, you know, like kind of like very clacky sort of sounding, like very like kind of like clucky rather, like, you know, like just like sounds a little off, right? Like it doesn't sound like an OEM key, or it doesn't sound like any of the other resin keys. Sometimes they can sound a little odd. So yeah, just FYI, like it won't be perfect. The coloring might be off. Some of them will have yellowed over time, or just undergone some kind of change in color. So like you will see discolored modifiers as well quite a lot of the time. I would say like I've had like 2 or 3 different mod sets from like the KK ones, and 2 of the 3 were like I've had 3. 2 of the 3 were different colored, like they had some discoloring here and there. So yeah, just FYI. It's mostly because of the age of the caps and, you know, resin, like polyurethane, you know, like they do change over time. Blizzard Mods recently had a Handerbyte sale for Topria. Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't know Blizzard Mods was active, but that's pretty nice. Yeah, they made mods a long time ago, and that's cool to see them do stuff still. I had to shine a flashlight real close to see it. Yeah, I don't really bother. So, maybe yes, Drew, but I don't really think. I don't really think they leave much, per se. Okay, I think that's it. These guys. Alright, that's it. And then gotta go with the. Gotta go ahead and do some stabs, right? So let me grab for stabs. Let's see. So we need. Oh wow, these just come right off, huh? Wait, what's the orientation? Okay, let's just follow that. Like this. Oh, wow, this one's just really loose. There we go. Oh, it's quite loose. Okay. A Misc cap set is still my grail, I think, especially the pastel ones. The pastel ones, I think, were commissioned though. I mean, actually, all the Misc cap sets are commissions, most of them, because that's how Mitch operated. He operated by commission work. It was just by request, and you paid however much it cost by complexity. I think that's right. It's been a long time. I don't remember everything. I think that was right though. Let's see. So enter, shift. So I need 3 of them, right? Okay, let's get the 205 now. Maybe let's start with the 2Us, right? Like that, I suppose. Yep. So for the 2U stuff, I just go over anywhere where the wire will make contact. Just lightly is fine with this, and then you can go a little heavier on the wire. Just for me, I like just using 205 for this stuff. Just light is fine for now. And anywhere where the wire is gonna make contact, so usually where the clips are. And then for the wire itself, it can be a little bit more aggressive. Okay. Gotta make sure the wire goes on. So just tweezer is the easiest way. Okay. Okay. Move on to the next one. Go ahead and lube our wires. Okay. And just carefully place it there. And just clip it. Think it's time for some keyboard chores this weekend. What are you doing? The Lily? Is that what you're building next? Or do you have other stuff to do? Sounds fun though. Well, I don't know. It can be frustrating, I guess. Hopefully not for you. Desoldering? Gonna sell off some stuff? Ooh, nice. I hope it works out. Selling feels so good, almost massive fat that I lose money while doing it. Fair. That's fair, that's fair. I mean, hey, feeling it's good enough if it feels good to sell, right? Like if you are getting rid of stuff and you don't use it, don't need it anymore, like, oh, you know, the more power to you. I should do more of that, to be honest, but yeah. So lazy when it comes to that. Just don't look at the original receipts? Yeah, true. Just don't look at the original receipts. Easy clap. Oh, what a smart man, Gawk. Never look at the numbers. Just the pure action of buying and selling. Don't never look at the. It goes both ways. If you don't look at the receipt buying, you don't look at the receipt when selling, then you don't have to worry about it. Smart man, smart man. Just think of the difference as rental fee. Ah, yes, I'm just trying it out fee. Yes, I mean, isn't that basically what for a lot of things that devalue pretty quickly, right? It's just the same way. You also don't really consider how much it actually costs you because it's just kind of moot to think of it that way. Right? I mean, I don't know. I guess that's right. Okay, so wire probably goes. Oh, damn it! Wow, this just slips right through. That's kind of annoying. What the heck, man? This just slips right through this thing. It doesn't really catch. Isn't it supposed to catch? It just slips right through. So annoying. I hate the stabs. Yeah, what the heck is this? They just slip right through. Ugh, so annoying. Okay, I guess gotta be careful ish. Frictionless, I guess. It does have a chance of rattling more though. Yeah, if you leave it be like plastic, right? I guess so. I guess you're right about that, Nightwalker. They rattle more than good MX stabs? Ugh. That sucks. Oh well. It is what it is, I suppose. We try our best and see how it goes. Alright? Whoa, what's this? Tyler with the raid. Hello, welcome, friends. Oh, hello, Frank. Welcome, raiders. What were you guys up to? Wait, seeing that Frank is here, was Tyler building the ASCII? The key to ass. F. ASCII F? Nice, nice, nice. Very nice. How did it go? I've never had to wire balance out of like 10 OEM boards. I never wire balance, ever. I'll tell you what, I never do it. I haven't done it, I never do it. Like, if a wire looks really off, I toss it out if possible. But, no, I never do it. I never do it. I just don't do it. It's not worth it. So much work. And I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I feel like some people who do it do swear by it. Like, I think Patty does balance wires a lot. And I think she kind of has it pat down now. So that's, you know, all the more power to her, which is amazing. But like, I haven't brought myself to do it and like to, you know, figure that out, I guess. It's like a scientific process almost, you know? So yeah, it kind of depends, I guess, how it goes for you. Tried to balance once. I quickly found out I suck at it. Yeah, because a little too much force here, a little too much force there, or, you know, whatever it is. Like, it's seems a little too easy to fuck up, basically. So I have not done it myself ever. Really. Mr. Diego, will we be using silencing rings on this? No silencing rings today. Did I put silencing rings on the build command? Because if I did, I apologize. Sounded pretty good. Tyler built alu bottom version, plateless. Hey, what switches? Oh, be back later. Gotta go play with my daughter a bit. Oh, okay, have fun. This is EC type K? Yes, this is EC type K, yeah. This is the electrocapacitive. The rubidomes. I know that EC has been all the rage. And people are here. There are some people here who have done this build and they're like pretty happy about it, so that's kind of encouraging. Okay. Carefully doing these one by one. I've just been bringing my Pro 2 to work, go to workboard. Oh yeah, I mean, I love Toper for work. I think right now I have an MX board, but yeah, Toper for work is great. I had an RF at work for a while before too. It's great. HKB as well. I think right now our HKBs are delegated to. I have an HKB delegated to like TV stuff, cause Bluetooth. Cause we just have like an old MacBook for media stuff on the TV. So we use an HKB for that. Yeah. It's handy, especially the Bluetooth ones. Oh god. Okay, alright, so that's it, right? I have MX Silence for my workboard. Oh, nice. Silence for workboards, pretty good as well. Good choice, especially if you work in an open office layout where like other people are gonna hear you typing and stuff. That's nice. It's courteous. Come back, Krellbit. The problem with Krellbit coming back at this point is that would he be under fire for? Like on fire for a bunch of stuff because of the whole fulfillment issues as well. I don't know how that's been since the few announcements we've seen every now and then. That said, if anything, he has had a good reason relatively. But yeah. Oh god damn it. Keeps falling off. He wasn't able to rectify it? I know people who still haven't gotten stuff. Or at least there are people in his server, in his Discord server, who complain about not getting XYZ. So I think some people have had to resort to charging back and whatnot. It's a shitty situation altogether for both a customer and, in this case, Krell with, you know, switch mod the vendor. Just not a good situation at all. Do you order GMK Beloved from SwitchMod, Diego? Yes, I did. I think I did. If I recall correctly, I do, because I did support Krelbit stuff for a long time. So when I ordered, I was like, oh, I think it'll be fine. And this is back when, right? So. Last set he delivered, yeah, and I think I heard that there were some things that he, like, you know, like didn't get delivered. So I'm not sure if that was GB or pre-order stuff, or if it was like extras, like, you know, stuff in stock that he had like in the you know, under his website. So I'm not sure. But the website's down. I see. That's the ultimate sign, I guess. Man, that sucks. That sucks. Another shady vendor. Yeah. Unfortunate situation. Unfortunate. Wait, what happened with SwitchMod? With SwitchMod, it's more of an unfortunate situation. I mean, it's a long story, but very, 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 very close family member got sick. And he kind of got lost in the sauce, basically. Just got depressed and anxiety and all sorts of things. Yeah. I mean, I'll read it out for you here. I just opened it. Regarding the absences of January 2024, I'll just kind of do the short version of it. Throughout January 2024, I've been extremely absent and avoidant about SwitchMod, and for that, I'm really truly sorry. My current state is not too good, and I'd like to do some full transparent explanation as of now. Towards December, I ended a relationship that had me down for a while. I have pretty much bounced back from that, but I've been seeking therapy for those personal issues and have made a good amount of self-progress along that front. As of July 2023, my mother was diagnosed with stage 3 lung cancer, and towards the middle of January, her prognosis was not very good. As of now, it is stage 4. While I had been dealing with this in the interim just fine, the new prognosis of her condition sprung me into action about her health, dealing with her insurance issues, helping her out as much as possible. Chemo, and this stole much of my time from doing much else. The more I let issues with SwitchMod pile up, the more avoidant I was towards them, and for this I'm sorry. SwitchMod has been my only job, and the freedom of time it allows me is great, but the motivation to proceed has to come from within every day, and when it's not there, I shut down pretty hard. Blah, 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 blah. Reducing the amount of work SwitchMod begins to take from my life as I deal with this weird grief and caretaking process as best as I can. I thought it not good to publicize this, but it has affected my motivation, my work ethic for a while, etc. So, yeah, just a very, very unfortunate situation. Next update was I've been struggling with classic major depressive disorder, heavy heaping of chronic anxiety, SSRIs, tickets, etc., etc. Recovery mental-wise has not been kind. It's been rough. Re-entered work in a very fragile state. Made a mistake in inventory counting. Over-counted kits. Fear of having to explain how I messed up and reaching out. Catastrophic fuck-up. Ineptitude. Apologize. Etc. It's crazy. It's crazy stuff. I think out of every person out there who may have failed in a vendoring process, Krelbit is definitely probably the only person whose reason I can't imagine. I just can't imagine. It's just crazy. Like who wouldn't get into that. I don't know. I mean, obviously not being able to fulfill and not shutting it down all properly was obviously a mistake. But yeah, it's just a very shitty situation. So, yeah. I could never get into fulfillment. I'd be potatoing every day. I actually think if I did fulfillment, I would be pretty good at it. To be frank with you, I think this kind of stuff is pretty easy. Like, it's a little bit easier for me because I'm a little bit of like organizational in that regard. But it's very soul sucking. I think the part that sucks the most about retail is customer support, and that part is fucking terrible. Okay, like, I've done retail, like I've worked at retail, and like dealing with people is like, people can be so insufferable and pedantic, and like the whole like customer is right kind of thing, and but I gave you my money, and the whole like, I think this is what you should do, and that kind of stuff is just like, I don't want to do this. Like, dealing with customers sucks. Warehouse work, okay, fine. You know, it's very, very mechanical. It's very rote. You know, like you know the process, right? You figure out a pipeline and you just follow it along. But customer service is like, oof. It's just lethal stuff. That's the stuff that really kills your morale. It's really the people after all. Yeah. And yeah, if you're working with other people, like it's not about customer worker relationships anymore. It's like if you're also working with other workers, like if you have employees, or like let's say you own the business and you have employees and you work with them, like given that there is this like worker abuse, so to speak, like it also it will kind of fluctuate back and forth between yourself and the employees and the workers, you know, as well as between among the customers and yourselves. So it shit sucks. just purely sucks. It just oof, it's rough. Really wish Krelvit all the best. Yeah, I hope he does bounce back. I mean, I really hope that he doesn't like lose that battle. It's just really rough. I've had very sick, like family members, close relatives and stuff, and it's terrifying stuff. It sucks. You feel so helpless. I think that's the thing that really defines that whole experience, is you feel so helpless because it's not you. It's not your fault either, but you want to be responsible for it. Yep, no good. Thick Thok went through the same thing, never bounced back. Yeah, that shit's just unbelievably rough. Oh well. Here we are. Okay. So, I guess the next thing is PCBs, even though I won't actually get to use the stuff here. I guess for now, let's just give it a quick test here, how we're doing. Okay. Okay, the lubing is pretty light on these. These stems just really go back and forth quite easily, as opposed to OEM Topri. It's a little bit, maybe it's a little light on lube, but light is okay for now. Okay, so we can we can do the upside down method perhaps. Maybe this works. So I have this holder from Desk. So from Mr. Nihon Jam. That was a Desk Est Topre. I forget what the... Yeah, Desk Esthétique. Desk Est. There. Got one of his little plate holders. So maybe I'll do the upside down method for these. I was in this exact situation, so I know it took a good 5 years to feel close to normal. That's crazy, man. God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you had to go through that. 5 years. Wow. Man. Kudos, really, for being able to bounce from it. Much respect. Alright, let's see. Open these up. So for conical springs, these guys, I think they're magnetic. So I like using these magnetic trays to sort of hold some of these. Not all, it's fine. And then gotta separate them. So, alright, let's start with domes though. So let's see. Domes. Just goes on like that. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to leave the springs on the side because I'm gonna do one at a time anyway. Let's cut some of these guys too. So need 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. And then 1 on each of the steps as well. Okay, so 3. This 3-piece. Lilium is annoying because it has a fanned key stagger. Have to cut into individual domes. Ah, that is annoying. Yeah. Okay, got a 2-piece here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So for modifier domes, you can just put them vertically like that because the housings have a little part that aligns up with that cutout. For those who didn't know that. Okay. And we can save this 3 for probably one of these here. Okay, so this side is this side. So let's do springs now. Oh, they're so tangled up. Let's hope these untangle. Untangling conical springs is literally the worst. It's just so many. Disentangling these guys. Karoto Kakaroto. Kakarot. Kakarot. Do you watch a lot of Dragon Ball when you were a kid, Mr. Kupo? Or even later, perhaps? I've been using a 30 gram FC 980 at work, and I'm really all in. I heard that there are some really nice 30 gram domes out there, like from the OEM ones. Like some people really like them. So you're not the first I hear about really liking the 30 gram experience. Kind of want the 30 gram OEM domes for a build. Yeah. I think I'm personally still a 45 gram guy altogether. Just I find it the most convenient weight. But yeah, 30 gram just kind of a pain, right, to get, find, harvest. The 30 gram domes in the variable sheet is bud, but not all 30 gram ones? Yeah, I see. It's interesting, huh? How that turns out. Oh god, I hate how tangled these are. If I dump them, will there be some spare? Oh yeah, okay. Always gotta be careful. Sometimes you can't notice, and then there's like the doubled ones. Like it's obvious once you start looking carefully, but sometimes the doubled up conical springs are like there. Just tell them apart. Ugh. Oh, come on. Just come apart already. Yeah, the 30 gram torpedomes do feel tactile, yeah. They do still have tactility. They're light, but they're still somewhat tactile. They do still have some tactility, yeah. It's also, don't forget, it's like 30 gram actuation. It's a little different from thinking about it in MX terms. Also, I think the bottom out from there, from the actuation point is a little, like, requires a little further than traditional MX. Hoping to find more loose ones. Oh, come on. Oh, they're all so tangled up. So annoying. What kind of switches are these? Kiko. Okay, bud. Electro what? Electro qué? ¿Dónde? ¿Cómo? How? What? Where? This is the goated switch. Well, they're different, that's all. They're nice though. I recommend it. If you haven't tried top rate or electrocapacitive switches, you should try it. epic. Yeah, they are epic. If only there was a fucking better way to disentangle these without having to just go through them by hand and all nice and carefully. Such a pain in the ass when they are actually tangled up, right? Like, I wish I could just like fucking Magneto this shit and they just split perfectly. You don't know about the chinga su madre? The chinga su madre, hijo de puta. Yeah, that's how you do it, right? You just say, te voy a meter una putiza, and then it suddenly... No, for real, though? What do you mean? What do you mean? I didn't say any bad words, by the way. I didn't say any bad words in Spanish. Never. I would never say such bad words in Spanish. Because I totally didn't know that that was a bad word in Spanish, right? Take a chunk of spring, throw it on the ground. Sorry, desk. Oh yeah, I do that. Like do this and hope that they split up. Yeah. I do that so often. Like I try to like drop them like this. Yeah. Like this one separated. That's nice. Yeah. I do that. Okay. Let's line these up. Hopefully these are nice and lined up. Alright, let's hope for the best. A little percussive maintenance never hurt nobody. Yeah. Okay, these are Phillips screws. Apparently. What's the best screwdriver for this? I think this one's fine. Alright, let's start with the corner. Maybe this one here. Actually, no, let's start with the middle one. Just lightly, very lightly. See if I need to realign anything here. Well, they lined up nicely with those screw holes, so I think I did a pretty decent job here. When fastening screws, need to pay attention. Oh yeah. Okay, I fastened a few screws, so I should be fine flipping this now. Okay. Yeah. Like this one won't have it. Also, I guess you can kind of see the bottom, the light passing through. Just mainly the backspace and spacebar areas. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. This one, this one, this one, this one. Okay. Not this one, I think. I'm not sure. Gotta screw in with confidence. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I did. You think I don't have confidence? I'm confident. I think. Kevin had a CS email, customer support, saying that they couldn't screw in the plate fully. Oh, huh. Fair, I guess. Alright, that's done. Let's just screw just finger tight so that it's nice and even. All right. Okay, gotta listen for this. Man, these are quiet. Quite a bit of rub with these Deskeys, huh? I feel like there's quite a bit of rub in them. I don't think they topping out. You think so? So should I be screwing? I mean, the domes look to be pretty nice and even. Screw. No rings. Yeah, no rings. They're lube, but not silenced. They're lube, but not silenced. Deskeys with no rings would need the slider gaskets. What slider gaskets? Oh wait, Diego, this Kiko guy learned so fast about Torpor. Yeah. What the heck? This Kiko guy was new, I thought. He was like, what this switch? Flip the assembly upside down. Flip the assembly upside like this. Or like this. Upside down. Upside down. Upside down. From upright, yeah, flipping upside down. Like, do you hear the sliders fall? Oh. A little bit, right? You hear that? What am I missing? What am I missing? Housings are molded to accommodate silencing rings? What? I need to have the silencing rings? Like, must have? For real? Okay. Back we go. Back we go. Really? We're sleeping over? Oh, yeah. It's okay. It's not a big deal. It's only 1/2 anyway. I mean, this part is easy because they're already there. Do you even have silencing rings? Yeah, I have them over here. I have them on the side over here. I didn't know I had to install them. Damn. Okay, I see. So this so they are different. So these are the type S type where the tube is longer, right? I see. That makes sense. Okay. Well, guess the kit includes silencing rings, and that's what you get. You just have to do it, right? It's either install the gaskets under the slider. Deskeys don't have a short stem version? Wait. So, does that mean I get the option to install gaskets, but then the kit is like the EC kit by default needs spacebar. Let's see what's included. Housing, slider, silencing rings, 2U housing, 2U slider, spacebar housing, spacebar slider, dome, spring. Oh, okay. So the gaskets are not included with the EC kit, and the silencing rings are. Okay, I didn't know that about Deskeys. See, this is my inexperience with third-party stuff. That's definitely, I definitely owe it to my inexperience. That I will have to admit. I just don't build these custom kits much, so yeah, didn't know that. Well, today I learned. I know there's 5 thicknesses of gaskets, like the rings. I know that part. I've bought Deskeys rings before. I like the number 3 that they got. Right? Okay, so the silencing rings, I got them right here. I think aside from Deskeys' own keyboards, it's the only keyboard that has a part bundle. Oh, I see. That's fair. Okay, so here's the rings. Okay, so silencing rings it is. All right. It feels painful. All right, folks. Time to undo my work. It's okay. Could have been too late. If I had done more, could have been even worse. But I'm glad I only did one part at a time, not entire things. OEM is still best, yeah. OEM is still best for sure. Actually, I could have just left the springs inside of that. Maybe I'll just do that. I'll leave the springs inside of the thingies so that they don't get lost, and I can just translate them over like that. Boop, 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 boop. Sorta. Okay, heading off. Might catch you when I get to the other end. Okay. See you later. I probably won't be done too soon, so yeah, all good. Okay, so silencing rings, right? So these come off quite easily. Should we do it one by one? No, let's take them all off. It's easier. OEM only? That's me. I pretty much just use OEM only for Topre. I don't have any custom Topre. No show, no Nobauer. I've built some, but no, I haven't had I don't have any Topre boards that are non-OEM. Elitist? What's elitist about it? I just like the stuff that OEM already has. There's basically zero reason for me to buy more stuff. Dust mat? Yeah, this is the concrete mat by Lamp. I think the Vinicky ran it. Is that correct? Might still be in... Actually, I don't know if it's in stock or not. Have you tried Niz boards? I've tried them stock, but not modified. I like them a lot more over Topre. Oh yeah? Well, the problem is I like HHKB. Like if I have to choose HHKB or RF or Leopold, I choose HHKB 9 out of 10 times because the layout is just better. It's compact, it's light, layout's nice. Love how it feels and sounds. So just kind of, yeah, so that alone just detracts me from Niz boards. So yeah. But I've heard people who like them, yes. I've heard, like, including yourself, I've heard of other people who are like, oh yeah, I really like the Niz board stuff. Like those Niz Plum, whatever. But HHKB for me is like the Topre board I want. So ever since I got into keyboards, I mean, I told you guys, right? Like my first keyboard that I purchased when I entered the hobby was an HKB, and I also got a Nova Touch because I wanted to try these MX Topre sliders. Then realized I like the Nova Touch. I use it a lot actually. I got a Nova Touch case at some point, did that for a while, like the warm gray ones that Originative used to sell. I got one of those, then sold that and kept my HKB. But yeah, HKB has been the thing. I think I only got an RF, like a Real Force, because of the 10th anniversary colors. That's literally sole reason I bought a Real Force. Otherwise, I was not really interested in getting one. And then I got into other stuff, like cool, like the Just System stuff, or like doing the Win Keyless version, or like yeah, because it looked nice. But yeah, HKB stole my beloved. I can't do it like Cole. Yeah, no. Cole just it's just innate. Just it can't. Yeah, you can't replicate that. Not really into Real Force, but commissioned this guy here to make a 7U Gray Anniversary spacebar. Yeah, because, dude, you realize how shitty it is to have a 7U build and then put those 10th anniversary caps and then have to slap a black spacebar on it? It just was painful. And then I was like, wait, the 86U or the 84, right, like layout is miles better than the 87. And I was like, okay, I gotta ask Mr. Kiko to help. So that's why. Also, hey, it worked out. Now Kiko has a repertoire, a database, a portfolio of OEM matched taupe colors. The V1 bars, do you still have those things? Yeah, why am I gonna throw it out? Why would I throw that out? It's a piece of Amano Studio history, buddy. You think that's going to my grave, and it will jostle you forever. Torch it? Force me to. Ha. I'll torch it if you send me some colored blanks. Just kidding, just kidding. Put it on an inline 4. Oh baby. All right. It's done. Rings are on for one side, so let's slap these on now. Man, I didn't know that Deskeys sliders were basically Type S sliders. How was I supposed to know that? Like, you would think that these are modeled to be just like regular OEM replacements, except they just have MX stems. I didn't know that. I just didn't know that. Inline 4, I recommend 7,000 RPM for 10 minutes. Wow, 7,000 RPM for 10 minutes? Feels like a lot. Drew, you should add Drew a Yap to the channel. Can't call me that and then not take that. Please. It's literally just but blue. What? But that's what makes it cool. But that's, you know, I know it's a British one, but it's blue, right? But that's what makes it cool. So you should put it. And Hawk drew up too. Oh man, magnificent, just fantastic. Okay. Every community I've interacted with so far has made Hawk drew a joke. I mean, how could people not when your username is that, buddy? I mean, it's literally just begging for it. You know? Like, I don't know how else you think it would work. Okay, silencing rings are on. How was I supposed to know when I was mashing my keyboard coming up with the username? Did you really mash your keyboard to come up with Drua? That's interesting. Now that's a unique origin story. I just mashed my keyboard and Drua came out. Fate brought you to this moment. That was fast, right? Fairly quickly. Oh hey, question. I know you commission, but do you also sell your pre-built keyboards? I rarely sell. But I also, the thing is, like, if I do commissions, a lot of the stuff gets either sent back, you know, sent back to the respective owner, or, you know, sent back sometimes to the designer because they want to see it built. So it's like not everything that I've built I have, you know, so it's kind of like hard to say what's around. But if it's like mine, I could sell it, but I don't really list them anywhere. Just because, you know, nobody really asks, and also I personally just don't really feel compelled to do that. But I mean, but yeah, it's like only if it's mine, like I bought it with my own money or something like that, I would sell it. Like, that's fine, you know. But otherwise, no, not really, I guess. It's not common. I don't really sell keywords too often. There was a time I was pruning a lot, so I would sell. But I would say these days, not much. Okay, let's why were you looking for a specific keyboard? Alright, that looks pretty good now, I think. We can get back to trying to put the PCB back on, right? Alright. My biggest weakness, honesty. Sounds good. I recently just got into keyboards and had someone do it for me. Now I know why people like custom keyboards. Yeah, for sure. Casually looking, but I want to get something one would recommend an already pre-built. Oh, that's fair. I mean, you know, like, if you have specific questions, you can always, like, contact me. That's fine. Doesn't really harm anybody. And yeah, that's fair. That's fair that you're looking for, like, stuff that's already pre-built because you already know what's, you know, what it is. So that's totally fair. I understand that. Oh, are you like interviewing mainly and stuff, or what's up? Yeah, I got referred to an entry-level gig. Oh, nice. Congrats. I hope it works out. But yeah, I also am not I guess I used to be much worse at interviewing and speaking in general. Obviously, like the streaming stuff helped, right? Kind of get over some of that. But like, yeah, like mock practice for sure helps. Like, kind of like telling people around you to sort of like go over stuff is helpful, even if it's just you kind of going on your spiel, right? It's just any kind of practice. Afraid to fail? I mean, you know, everyone, I think that's just super normal, right? Alright, now that sounds pretty normal. Okay, good. Good. Where were the keycaps? Here's what you do. You walk in, you basically own the joint, make him relax, kick your feet up, snap your fingers at the receptionist for coffee. They love you for that. Oh, damn. Okay. I just need to tighten the screws a little bit. Sounding good? Yeah, it's good. Alright, one half is done. Unfortunately, I don't get to actually try it in terms of like typing into the computer. Oops, I just dropped the plastic thing. Okay. Alright, let's get on to the next piece. So just put this on the side. And silencing rings, because I forgot that on this side as well. Are you gonna do that, Drew? Where you just do ChatGPT or whatever to take your interviews for you? No, I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny too. I think the funniest part would be if you were to use it for a technical job, or let's say like even if it's like some kind of consulting or law, or I don't know, you know, something that requires some kind of like technical or more like field specific info, and then you go in and the LLM, you know, like GPT feeds you like fake citation stuff, and then you say it as if you really know all your shit, and then ultimately that person, you know, whoever does it, embarrass themselves in front of the interviewer because they can't prove it. Merlot, hey. Thanks for the raid. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Buenas, buenas, buenas. Hola, hola. Hola, Merlot. ¿Habla en español? Hola. Yes, sir. Okay. ¿Cómo están? Incoming gamers. Paisas. Watch out que no los cache la migra. Because the migra of 2025 is a whole different beast, my friends. We paying employees. We doing buyouts. You know? So watch out for the migra. You're gonna send you swimming. Oh, that's too soon. You know, across the Bravo, of course. ¿Cómo aprendiste español? Nací en México. Viví ahí 18 años de mi vida y me vine acá a estudiar. Pero sí, nací y viví en México. Bro, they be deporting Native Americans. Like, where the fuck are they supposed to go? It's kind of crazy, dude. I mean, anyway, I'm trying not to focus too much on the news, but shit's whack, dude. Shit's crazy. Hi, Diego. We're mostly from Colombia. Other guys in my community are from Latam. Hope you have a great stream. Muchas gracias, Merlots. Thank you so much for the raid. Un placer. Wait, Merlots, ¿también ensamblas teclados o qué onda? You guys also do keyboards or what's the deal? ¿Sí? Ya. No, pues un placer. Un placer. Aquí estamos haciendo el type case. Hice un rookie mistake earlier. Rookie mistake y no puse los silencing rings y tuve que regresar a ponerle los silencing rings porque se supone que estos Deskeys stems no son la misma longitud que los OEM y son como los de Type S, entonces necesitan los silencing rings para cubrir la longitud del plunger. Entonces así estamos. Todavía me faltan unos aquí. It's gonna be a rare EU-friendly stream tonight, huh? EU-friendly? For us, I mean, isn't it a Friday for them? Do they? I mean, if they get up really fucking early and watch, sure. It's more so an Asia-friendly stream right now. Yeah. It's more like Asia friendly. Because Asia friendly is like, AM, PM, switcheroo. But if you think of EU is like, what, 6-7 hour difference? And it's like almost midnight now here. So, yeah, it wouldn't, not quite for EU, I would say. EU is like middle of the night right now. I mean, it's like early morning, sure. Yeah, it's like if you have to wake up early for work or whatever, then yeah, you might be getting up now. $6 a.m. Yep. Yeah, 5-6 a.m. Maybe a little later, but yeah. A little bit more lube from experience here. Okay. Now let's put our stems in again. Aún no me hago aún easy, pero tal vez más adelante, pues sí. O sea, lo mejor es sí, porque ahorita ya son más populares los electrocapacitive builds. They're more popular now. Pero son muy costosos, entonces... O sea, te cuento que ni siquiera yo tengo custom easy porque cuestan mucho y OEM la verdad es suficiente. O sea, OEM ya sería como HGB, Real Force, Leopold, etc. No mames, no mames. No mames. Topper's so cheap. Cheap mis polainas, güey. What the fuck? What do you mean cheap? Have you seen chain prices? This guy. Why are you comparing extremes, bro? This guy. Alright, that's that. And now gotta do the conical spring game again. Not fun. But wow, this plate holder from Nihon Jam Deskeys is coming fucking clutch. It's so nice. It's so comfortable to have something like this. Oh wait, what am I doing? Domes first. Domes. Domes over here. Domes. Okay, let's start with the 4 key ones, because those you can just plop right on. So 4, 4, 4, 4, and then we got a 2 and a 1 here. So where's my scissors? Scissors. Plate holders are so gas. Puro pinche petrol, bro. Yeah. None of that Magna only. It's just some premium stuff. Some diesel. Just straight up natural gas, buddy. Alright. Estamos bien nacos aquí ahorita. If you don't know. It's okay. I'm in the I somehow you guys got me in the mood to speak in Spanish. Of course. Alright. My fault, game. It's all good. It's fun. Speaking of nacos, have you heard the phrase that goes entre más corriente, más ambiente? Yeah, I have. That's a good one. Yeah, more vibes, you know? More vibes, so to speak. If you speak more like oh no, more from the outer regions. From the non-capital. You got more vibe. Got that extra hospitality in you. It's good stuff. Oops. Almost toppled that over. Could have been tragic if I had conical springs already on. Let's move these away from here. They're just getting in the way. Come on, separate, little guys. Separate, separate. Oh, that one. They're just so stuck together. I haven't participated in the hobby in a while, but damn, do I still want to try Topre? It's gas, bro. Let's do it. It's great. I mean, well, you know, it's one of those things that isn't. It's like I've explained Topre many times, and like it's just a familiar experience but different, you know, because at the end of the day, it is a rubber dome based switch, right? So like these guys just feel familiar because you've tried these rubber domes on like these cheapo, you know, boards from like, you know, like the Dell boards or like whatever, you know, like the ones that come with the PC, or that are like you find like in a computer lab or whatever it is. You find everywhere. But then it's a little bit just more refined, so to speak, just more consistent, I guess. It's just one of those things. It's familiar, comfortable, and unfortunately not the cheapest, but still like fun in that regard. So I recommend trying it at least once. It's just one of those things that you might dislike. Some people really do. Some people have a very visceral reaction to Topre and really dislike it. End up disliking it, you know, not loving it as much. But you won't know until you try it, right? Gotta give it a good month of use. Yeah, I would say it took me a while for me to really appreciate Topre. I liked it at the meetup that I went to for the first time, but then I would say like when I was using it just like at home, it was like it was a little confusing. I was like, did I really pay like $200 or whatever it costs? Like, I think my HKB, my first HKB cost me like 160. I think it's a pretty decent price. And I was like, I'm not sure if worth that. But the layout, it took me a while to get used to. But also Topre itself, I was like, it's comfy, but is it really that much better? It took me a bit to really appreciate it, I'll say. Maybe it's just copium. Maybe. But I think after trying it for a while, I kind of recognize where its comforts. I don't even have a built MX board right now. Oh yeah, that's nice. I mean, I think yeah, I think Topre. I think the comfort aspect is really the part that differentiates. It's so easy to come back to it. I think that's what it is about it. It's so easy to just come back to Topre. You use something else for a while, you come back to it, and you're like, oh, it's like we never left. It's like we never left. It's very easy to use it. It's just the familiarity aspect of it, I think. Just kind of comfy. right. Good soup. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Let's line this up. That's me switching from TKL to HKB. Like we never left, baby. Yeah. I mean, I use 60% in TKLs the most, right? And definitely feels easy to switch between once you get used to. Local meetups help a lot. Yeah. If you are in a an urban area or like in a region where there are regular meetups, like super nice if you can get together to share your findings, share the stuff you got, try people's stuff out. I'm converting my local meetup gang to Toper slowly. Oh hell yeah. Takes a while though. Converting people to Toper is not the quickest thing because it's like just kind of like people are like really. It's like I don't really care for this thing. I sold the last Toper boards I had around 8 years ago. I regret so much. Oh really? At least it's not that hard to get now, isn't it? I guess it depends on what you sold, but yeah. I suppose you could, yeah, it could be a foolish choice. Everyone goes, okay, I think almost every Toper user I know who profess Toper, who like really love it and really like it and come back to it and talk about it and tell their friends about it and tell people how much they like it and all of that, almost everybody has gone through a few buy-sell cycles of I bought an HHKB or an RF or whatever and then I sold it because I'm like, I'm not really using it. I've been using my MX more. And then they're like, I love my MX Black. That's good enough. And then they sell all their Toper stuff. Like they just sell it. They're like, oh yeah, it's like $200. I would rather have $200 in my pocket. So they sell it. And then they're like, oh, you know what, actually? I think I'm going to have more Toper for work or something. And then they buy Toper again. And then they do this a few times. And it's just a cycle, and we all go through it. I'm pretty sure almost everybody who professes Toper at some point, like they have gone through this whole buy sell cycle thing, and it's pretty funny because I think it's a universal experience. I genuinely think everybody goes through it, and I just don't know anybody who has said like, oh yeah, I just never really stuck with it and that was it, you know. They try all these other things and then they come back to it and they're like, yeah, I knew you were good but not this good, kind of thing. Yep. Pretty easy and cheap to find older Toper in Korea and Japan. That's true. Used market for sure. Hey bro, I'm headed out. Okay, bye, take it easy. Not me? Okay. Some people just don't like it though, so that's fair. Bought HKB once and have been using the same one for like 6 years. That's pretty good. Some people just stick to it, and that's great. That's respect. Not many though. You're a rare breed. You're a rare breed. Buy once and stay with it for a while, or like forever, basically. That's rare. It's a rare breed for sure. All right. Okay, I think we are done. Whew, that's been a longer build, but actually 2 hours. It's still doing all right. I've had a lot worse builds, I think. Diego shamed me for not counting my taupe reports as part of the collection. It's because I've made that mistake myself. I promise it's not just you. I'm not shaming you. I'm just kind of calling you out as a fellow, you know, as a compadre, you know, as a friend. This is what we do. This is what friends do. This is what, you know, we all do that. And we like don't count it because it's just like another computer keyboard. OEM. So I get it. I get it. I get it. I get why one like wouldn't count it. It's fair. It's all fair. Hey yo, Diego After Dark. Hey Jason, how's it going? Let's see. Taupe is much more accessible right now given recent resurgence. Yeah, that's definitely been the case. Or it's like Nisho used to sell for 1K and now it's like 1/5 of the price. Really? Nisho is so cheap. I mean, like 1/5 of that? That's pretty cheap for a Nisho. I remember how much it went when I was interested in that for a bit. It's quite expensive. I'm pretty sure I sold at a loss at some point. I sold right before the resurgence happened. So, shame on me. Okay, I'm gonna go wash my hands real quick. Just feel like some like lube and stuff. So, just don't want to like smudge everything. BRB. Okay. A-Boards came out with their dome style HE switches. Yeah. I might get. I'll get to try one of those. Some of those. The new AE boards stuff. Okay. So Type K. Okay. Let's open this baby up. Start with the weight, I guess. One of the biggest things for me was the dome weight and how they compare to MX. Taupe users always say it's hard to compare. Yeah, because dome weights are rated by actuation, and basically the difference between going from actuation to bottom out is not the same as MX, so that's why they're kind of harder to quantify, so to speak. Does that make sense, Frank? Oh, that's right. This was bolted down there too, right? So I need to do all these screws. But I would say like for example, like 45 gram a lot of people will say it's like kind of similar to like a 60 some gram bottom out. 60 some gram bottom out. And then if you like heavier stuff, then you do 55. If you want lighter stuff, then you do like 30 or lighter, right? But 30 is kind of hard to find. It's kind of hard to get. So yeah. And yeah, also domes are like, it's just a very different, it's a different feel. Oh, Kiwi. Do you guys hear that? Kiwi is asking for his snackies. I forget what the weighting of these was like, but I'll do these black ones for this. CEO, yeah, he's asking for his snackies. Right now I use Geon 65 gram long spring and 8 HG blacks. So if that's the case, I think for you in most cases you'll probably like 45 gram taupe. I think 55 gram will probably feel fatiguing, like as a whole full day sort of experience. So just FYI guys, I don't have the DB for this board. So I won't get to actually type on like monkey type, but we'll get to try it. I'm just missing the DB. I just didn't have it with me. Didn't get it from the owner of the board. So just gonna still gotta do the rest though. So that is connecting these fellas. And okay, so they would just kind of go on like that. And let's see what else. So we also have these force break mod thingies. Diego, I'm off. We'll catch a typing test on the VOD. Sounds good. Have a good night, buddy. Put my tweezers earlier. Let's put this away. Let's put some of this stuff away. It's a little messy. Here. Okay, so we got these little kind of like force break mod thingies. So we can place those at the corners, anywhere where we have screws. Do you think OG sliders versus MX compatible make a big difference in feel? I think domes will dictate feel the most, but I think the problem with feel in that specific comparison is that OEM keycaps and like MX compatible keycaps are vastly different. Like they might have a similar profile, but like the thickness of the keycaps is different already. And the interior, like the structure of the keycaps is also different. So the keycaps will also be such a huge determinant of that, that it will feel different. The domes will dictate like the resistance of how the you know, the downstroke and the upstroke will feel, but I think the keycaps will then determine like a lot of the rust, and they're so different between those two. Like MX, like, you know, like cherry profile caps versus versus like Toper OEM. So a lot of Toper enthusiasts will be like OEM only, you know, like it's OEM's the best, you know, because that's what they're used to. Including myself, I really like leaving Toper OEM as OEM in terms of like keycaps, if possible. But like MX compatible has gotten a lot better though, for sure, over the years. Have you tried SA with EC? Not recently, no. I remember trying SA with like a Nova Touch before. In my earlier days, I did use SA before with a Nova Touch. But it's been a minute now. It's been a while. The hollowness of OEM, I feel, is what a lot of people like. Yeah, there's a little bit of that. Yeah, there's like a specific sound to it too, for sure. But yeah, I can emphasize that I also really like OEM caps in general for Toper. Also, nothing like the snapping of the keycap when you put it on OEM. Oof, so pleasing. Like when you remove a keycap from an OEM slider and you snap it on, oof, so good. You don't get that on MX. That's just you cannot replicate that experience on MX, so just by design. But yeah, it's like it's one of those things that you just know once you try it. But yeah, for me, even like with Nova Touch stems, MX-ified Toper didn't feel right. So I never really went back after having a Nova Touch for many years. Yeah. Okay. I don't get to test my PCB unfortunately because I don't have the DP. So that's kind of where we're at right now. But we get to try it out nonetheless. I haven't watched a keyword streamer in a while. Now Tio caught me browsing Mac Market. Oh, I'm so sorry. Not my intention, by the way, to make you like spend money or whatever. But if anybody here wants to hook up Frank with a good Toper deal, maybe you should let him know. That said, yeah, there are many good deals these days. Like, thanks to the resurgence of interest in Toper and stuff. It's good for the community. It's kind of renewed attention. Alright. Can't really plug it in because no USB-C daughterboard there right now. So we just get to try it out and listen to it. We can pretend like we have a lot of text to type and try it out. Oh, who's this? Mr. Lamp. Hello. How are you? How's your stream? What do you do today? Let's I'm gonna maybe organize some stuff over here. These little packs are pretty nice to store stuff. So I'll store some of the extras. Show it off, my hiney. Nice. I hope people enjoyed it. Hi, Poppy. Hello, Mr. Cole. Whoa. Good to see you. Rated G on S tier? Oh, nice. Oh, were you doing a tier maker list? Very nice, very nice. Lamb has a pretty hiney. What is this, Insty? 장미는 빨갛고 바이올렛은 파랗고 magma는 뜨거워 너처럼. Ugh, gross. Gross, gross, gross. It's so cringe. Ew. Ew, ew, ew. Yoicks, brother. Yoicks. The way you read that, yeah, don't I sound like one of those like narrators on like Korean shows, on like Korean TV shows? Kind of like that like weird narration tone. Like a game show type of narration, maybe. What's up, Kaiwai? Hello. You can judge it? Okay, what am I judging? Oh, okay, that list. This is my tier list. Okay, hold on. I don't have a keyboard that's working. Because, I had to unplug this. And right now the Type K doesn't have a daughter board because I didn't get it from the person who owns it. Where do I go? Okay, let's what's this? Oh, what the? Oh, there. Maybe like that. Wait. Okay, like that. Good enough. All right. So this is a tier list of what? Vendors, makers. Wait, why did HKB move to haven't tried? I put HKB no opinion because it shouldn't be on there. Designers? Okay. Not keyboards. Designers. So like we are rating what? We're rating would buy, or you're rating quality of design? Okay, would buy. Okay. So at the no opinion, never tried. Eloquent Clicks is like just a regular event. That's Rubber Hose, right? Rubber Hose doesn't technically design anything, so no. Lumen Key, do they do switches or what's that deal? It's just a vendor, right? I got Sun Studio, not sure, I don't know them. Nazari, I've never tried. Ikigai, I tried their the Albatross. That's the only one that they've done for keyboards. It was alright. Thick bezels though. But it was actually okay implementation wise. Kibo, I've only tried at like I think a meetup. Never tried in person. Wiredin, that was the Protagonist. That was okay too. I don't know what this one is. I don't know what the bottom one next to HHKB is. Lumenki does keywords. Oh, LX70. Oh, LX60. Oh. But isn't that Bowl? Technically, designers. Isn't the LX60 a Bowl? Was it Bowl? I think it was Bowl. I think it might have been Bowl. I think it was Bowl, right? I'm bad memory right now. Just a little brain fried today. Hell, Hand Engineering, Keeps for All, Angry Meow. Whose logo is the one next to Rama? LX60 was Bowl, yeah. Bowl's boards are pretty good. Max Voltar. Oh, Max Voltar doesn't have keyboards though, right? But yeah, I would say, I don't love GMK new font, so fair. And yeah, I mean, there's like what Event Horizon and a few other things. I haven't tried them, so I don't know keyboard wise. No opinion. But the keycap stuff, don't love the GMK new icons and font and all that. Don't love it. It's not my preference. That's all. Rama, well, yes. Let's see. ATXKB Hex. I don't know what's this. Oh, TKC. Okay, that's Melitrix. Melitrix does pretty good stuff, but yeah, if not would buy, that's fair. That's Zekken, MM Studio, Monokey, Novel Keys. Which way? Parallel. I don't know what this is. Helix Lab, don't recognize them. What's the triangle one? What's this triangle one next to the Smith and Rune? Oh, the TKC logo is actually Keychron. Oh, Laminar. Oh, I haven't tried his boards either though. But after I heard about the DCS, is it DCS Red Alert and the Jane shenanigans, I was like, no bueno. But you know, I don't really know about their boards either. Let's see, Smith and Rune. Well, they split up now. I mean, I guess Smith and Rune's still technically active. TX keyboards. TX keyboards just stiff. Some of them are kind of cool. I think the OG TX84 lip one is kind of neat. The OG lipped ones are pretty fun, but they're stiff. But my favorite keyboard from TX is the TX 1800. Beast. So heavy, so cool, so nice. Just a classic 1800. Really nice. I love classic 1800 layout, not CP. Classic 1800, like the full with the gap and everything. That's good stuff. Thought Supply, Win Studio, Wilba, Vertex. Vertex does pretty nice stuff. I really like. I like what Vertex does. Type Machina doesn't really count because Type Machina is a collab center kind of thing. But yeah, sure, would buy, would not. I'm not sure if I would buy from Type Machina though. Personally, just Oko, can be a little iffy. Prototype is J. There's so many brands. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna move. Cruel World, Hebe, Noxer. Noxer, why is it in the middle? Well, you would buy from Noxer in the middle? The hell? Why is that not in hell? Why is Noxer not in hell at this point? Come on. Tea House, Linworks, Bion. Bion's iffy, man. Bion's iffy. I like Noxer boards too, okay? Like, I have an X60R. I have... Actually, is that the only Noxer board I have? Yeah, that's the only Noxer board I have. I had the X60 V1. And then I have the Noxer X60R. But I like the X60R, actually. Pretty nice. But I mean, yeah, I do like Noxer boards, but it's unfortunate. I did like the Vulcan Pro that I had for a bit too. Is this Perry, the IU one? That's I don't recognize some people's logos. Alchemist, NRD, Oblotsky, Bowl. Finderworks, Axiom, pretty cool. Canon Keys, KVD Fans, Machina, Duck, KVD Mania, so KMac, Bauhaus. Axiom is really underrated. Yeah, I agree. Axiom, my first impression of Axiom was so good, and the Type 60 was also pretty solid. I actually think their boards were really nice. Very like they thought it through. And they really iterated on it, and it was pretty good. Ion, Bisaromi, Plyworks, that's the Spider people, right? Mode, JTD, Drift Mechanics, right? And then AIO3 Cock, JJW, Matrix, Mary C, TGR, Geon, OTD, and Singa. I feel like, I mean, obviously a lot of Geon's reputation comes from the fact that he produces. It's a huge thing. Like the efficiency of being able to produce and sell is so hard to parallel that. So, yeah. Accent Boys too busy partying, all their party people. I guess that's fair. This is a decent tier list, but there's some interesting choices here. I feel like Cruel World. I mean, they're not they're not active anymore. I know you didn't you buy a Cruel World board from that recent sale? Blamb. Is that why you put them in the middle now? I thought you didn't like it at first or something like that. No, I didn't. Oh, you didn't. Oh, okay, never mind. LZ is kind of iffy too. Like, LZ's boards are so expensive. I love the Pixie. Oh, I don't know that one. I don't know what's next to DN Works and Omnitype, but yeah, Fox Lab. I actually like Fox Lab stuff. I actually think Fox Lab does interesting stuff. Like, I think that Fox Lab has had some convergence of like designs to some extent, like where like some of it felt very like either iterative or like derivative of something else that exists, but like there were some designs that I thought were pretty interesting. Yeah. Lysol. Oh, I don't know Lysol's boards. That's cool. All right, that's enough. That's enough. That was a nice distraction. LZ's highs are high and the lows are in hell. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Okay. What keycaps should we put on this? Also, I don't have the 3U bars from like the kit, like the separate bars that came or whatever. I don't have them with me. Wob? Okay, we can do Wob. Where's my set of Wob? Or Dolch? Either works. Wob and Black Maudie. Ooh, an interesting choice. Okay, we can try a Wob and Black Maudie. I can probably get those. Let me just get my sets. I'll be right back. So Wob and Black Maudie. I don't have DCS Reaper, unfortunately. Okay, I do have. Oh, I do have DCS Wob. Oh, do you guys feel like DCS Wob? Maybe I have DCS Wob. I haven't done DCS Wob. DCS. Yeah? Let me get DCS. Okay. Okay, as you can see, my DCS wall offset is unused. We can put some RGB mods on it though. It's because I was reorganizing my DCS sets and then I like got stuck with a bunch of other stuff going on. So never got around to using this set for some reason. All my other DCS sets are used though, but not this one. It's the only one I didn't use. What size shift is this one? Is it 225 as well? Oh wait, we said we might use RGB, right? I just don't remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pretty sure it was because of this part here. If you do 275, it would stick out here. This would have to be longer. Yeah, this part right here. You see how the 225 enter ends here, and then it goes in. That part would have to be longer, and it looks different. If I recall correctly, that was the reasoning for the layout. Cause on Alice, that part looks really long. Did you redo your website recently? I don't remember the filters for form factor. Yes. Oh yay! Someone appreciates it. Yeah, I recently added that feature. Do you like it? It took me a while to figure out. I mean, it was a plugin, but then they had some like issues, so I had to like figure out how to do it. Kind of a pain in the butt, to be honest. Just made this day with that one. I mean, it's just like a simple thing. But I figured it would be helpful for people who are browsing, because I've had people visit the website and be like, just like looking for specific boards or like specific layouts and stuff. I was like, oh yeah, you can check this one. But then I was like, why am I linking these people this if they can also browse it themselves? But then I'm like, it's because they don't want to browse it themselves because it's inconvenient to browse the website. So I was like, well, search bar feature doesn't work very well, the Squarespace things. But and then I was like, yeah, I should maybe figure something out for that. So kind of why I did that at the end of the day. Okay, let's see. Need my Oh, yeah. Here's a thin guy. Thin quotation mark. And then. Oh wait, maybe I should not put the pipe, the tilde here. I should put it over here. Right. And then pipe. B. Let's see. So these are 1.5U mods, right? These guys? Yeah. We can use 1.5U supers. Oh wait. Ah, crap. Oh, shifts and alts. Oh yeah, okay, sorry. I said I would use RGB on this, right? Let's do RGB, why not? I always forget that. RGB. Oh, I guess the RGB doesn't have supers, so controls it is. 3 controls. 3 controls. Wait, this is 1.5 now. Okay. Oh, I don't have to do anything to these, right? Sweet. I guess I'll put the escape here. Look at that. All right, sweet. I need a bag for all these guys. I have a bag. I'll use a random bag for now. I just don't want to lose the stuff. So I'll just use a different bag. But I don't want to like lose any of these guys here. By putting it aside and then losing it with the desk stuff moving around. Didn't open these, so I'll just put them aside. On one side. Look, set comes with 3 U bars. This one came with. I mean, these are like 3 U shifts, really, right? They're like blank though. But I mean, a lot of spacebar kits nowadays come with 3 U bars, right? Like anything past a certain era, or right, a certain time of key sets, like a lot of stuff came with 3 space bars, I feel. Oh, okay, this has been a long build. Okay, just putting the caps on properly. I saw some of them were not properly pressed in. All right, resin, right? Here's my black and like colored resin, sort of. I was thinking maybe along some of these could be good. Let's see. Let's do maybe, oh, the New York City boop actually works pretty well with the blue, so maybe we'll put that on the front because it's kind of short. And then this one is the matching one that goes in a pair, but maybe I'll do. Always breaks my brain seeing Artisan collections this big. Trust me, it's not a good idea. Oh man. Yeah, maybe I'll do the no face from Masto. Maybe Mr. Rubber Hose. And Bongo? Or this needs Deft Black. Oh, too demanding. Everyone asks for Deft Black. It's just, it's alright. It's nice, but not every black and white bill needs that. Oh, maybe I'll do the ink blot. Oop, didn't place properly. Yeah, for a little extra white pop. That looks nice. All right, let's open up our typing and pretend like I have words on there, but I will probably retype those words as I read them out in my head multiple times in a row. So let's pretend like we do this. Oh, let's let me put the mic over. Okay, there's that. Oh, hi Kiwi. I know, it's late. He's like, come to bed, you bitch. We got the wrist rest as well. And need the bump-ons for this, right? The forged carbon wrist rest is sick. Yeah, that one's pretty nice. This one, we have the wooden one here. Whoop. bonds here. Is that the lamp concrete desmet available at Divinity? Wow. Sugoi. Alright. Let's there's a humidifier running in the back if you hear that. I'm sorry, but that's what it is. Alright. Let us try this. If you wanna look at this from the side view, you can also get to see that. Putting this other one down here. Okay. Also looks like that if you want to see it like that. With the wrist rest and everything. How's that? Okay. Alright folks, let's try this out. So pretend like I have typing letters up. And so we have our electrocapacitive build on this Type K with 35 gram actuation, Deskeys Deskeys carrot domes with silencing rings and a steel plate. Sound test not accurate because I can't hear the JST cable. Yeah. It's bad form. All right, let's try it out. Oh, gotta choose the right test. Okay, here you go. Whew, that was tiring, damn. Whew, crazy. Whew. Oh gosh. Whew, that was fast. Okay, alt tab. Okay, now you can hear the mods. Alright, hear the mods. Here are the alphas. pretty good. For what it's worth, I think I did pretty well with the alignment of the conical springs. I don't really hear much crunch. There's a little bit of noise though, but it's not like clicking noise or obnoxious noise. So I think it's just the nature of the springs being like the way they are. Have I lubed the PCB before? I have tried out of an experiment, but I didn't like it. For me, it was mostly the fact that the lube came in contact with the dome sheet was just like, ooh. So, yeah, I didn't really like that. So, immediately backtracked that one. But that was just me. It's just I don't know, something about it. Just, nope. Do you lube the whole thing or just within the circles? Just within the circles, but you know, I just didn't like the idea of it. It was just the mental of it. I was just like, just yeah. I was just like, no, too icky. But I'm sure it does help with some of the adhesion, along with the conical springs kind of staying on the PCB. So I'm sure that's pretty helpful. But yeah. But anyway, you guys like it? I think I like it. I actually wish this was not silenced, actually. It's a little quiet. It's actually pretty nice though, custom EC. It's like pretty nice sounding. The polycarb bottom probably helps with this. And it has a decent amount of heft on the board. But yeah, this very nice kind of like type of custom EC that I've tried. I've tried a few other ones. Like I've tried some Matrix. I've tried some like I tried that what's that board? Was it the OSA V2? I tried that. But yeah, I really like this. The Type K with EC is pretty good. Pretty good. Thika, I didn't try EC. They never got a Thika EC kit for me to try. Sorry for the noise. Just a lot of fur, kiwi fur flying around. But yeah, I didn't try the Thika in EC. Sounds really good though. I'm happy with this build. I think the lubing is slight enough that it's kind of tunes it well enough for just not stock shape, but also it doesn't feel over lubed, so I'm pretty satisfied. I guess the only thing is just going back in to install the daughter board once I get that, but that's about it. The caps are good. Yeah, I think DCS works really well with Topre or EC, MX EC, I guess. MX stem EC. Alright, so let's get that music back up. And I need an actual keyboard to type on. So let me get this back. Diego MX Gray son or Thok daughter? What the fuck? What is it? What are these terrible names? What is this? But yeah, take a look. The Type K in EC. Very nice. Alright, let us wrap things up slowly. Put it aside for a sec. I need a keyboard. Yikes. Yikes indeed. Alright, let's let's wrap this up though. But yeah, this is a build for a friend of mine, local, so I think they'll be happy with it. So pretty satisfied with the build myself. Oh, hi Kiwi. Oh, you can't. Oh my God, hi. Don't leave. Hey. Look who's here. Oh, Kiwi. Do you come to approve the Topre build? Hi. Here's the little boy. Got something to say? It's too bright. Good. Oh, he's purring. You can hear him. All right, let's wrap it up here though. And okay, Kiwi, who should we read? Show me the way. Let's see, who is currently live? Patty, Kim, CG Buen, oops, sorry. And I think that's it, right? Keywords? Keyword people? More like type Kiwi. Orange Cat. I've been seeing a lot of Orange Cat bits online. They wild? Oh, he's a really good one actually. He's very well behaved. He has his little crazy like moments, but it's mostly just playful. Like he likes to play. He likes to run around a little, but he's not crazy. He's very well behaved. He's a good boy. Alright, let's go raid Patty, because I think Kim's playing games. Raid Shin Wang. Alright folks, thank you again for sticking around though. I hope you guys enjoyed the Type K build today. Kiwi says goodbye. Alright, Kiwi? Alright folks, I'll catch you guys later. I hope you guys have a great Friday and the rest of your weekend. But I'll see you guys later. Have a good night. Bye, Cole. Take it easy. Bye. K me? K. K Cole. Bye.